Basically, I came to study here and my choices were China, Mongolia, Hungary, and my parents really didn't want me to go to Asia, the bird flu and all, and then I thought Polish language would be a lot easier than all those other ones, but I'm not sure that was very true, but it was as it was. I'm actually half Ukrainian, so my mom was like, "Oh, you're gonna be so close to Ukraine," so they were pretty much okay with it. They thought of it as a good place to go, similar a little bit to Bulgaria. Definitely about beautiful women. Polish women are supposed to be like one of the top in the world. Apart from that, of course, there's the other side that, they always say, summertime girls that came to the seaside, picked a guy and, stayed there for a while. Polish men, to me, they fall into one of two categories. Either the, very independent traveler, very self-assured type. And then the majority actually, I think, fall into the mama's boy type. Because there are so many guys that are, they live with their moms until they get married and, their family takes care of everything. Their moms cook and clean and wash and they never seem to grow up. The first thing that really surprised me was I couldn't find a place to have a good cup of coffee. And then, they served me that coffee that they just poured the coffee, the grinds, and then the water on top. And that was simply horrible. And then one more thing that was really strange to me is that always when you go to the shop, they always make you give the change. And they always ask you, do you have the 99 groszy? And it's so strange because in Bulgaria, they wouldn't ask you for that. They would say, oh, it's okay, you don't have 5 groszy, it's whatever, next time. But here, they always give you back that one grosz, and they always ask you for this 1 grosz. I'm also really surprised that Bulgarian Sofia wine is so popular in Poland. I really think this is one of the lowest quality wines. Please try another Bulgarian wine. We have so many of them. I think mostly I don't like the fact that people are a little too cold compared to, to Bulgarians. Because we're very open and we meet people on the street and it's okay, we can go, have a drink with them. But here it's a little harder to make friends. It's a little more step by step and formal. But, once you get to know people, they turn out to be very nice. But actually, getting to know them, it's kind of hard, a lot harder than there in the south. I'm not a fan, really. I can't understand how Polish people can eat something sweet for lunch. That's ridiculous for me. I like bigos, which is similar to a Bulgarian dish, but in general, I think Polish cuisine needs to use more spices and, make it a little bit more interesting. Oh, as I said before, the Polish language turned out to be a lot harder than I actually thought. When I came here, I already spoke Russian and Bulgarian, so I thought it's gonna be a piece of cake. It turned out it wasn't. It was very hard. It was a lot harder than I could ever imagine, but eventually, I coped. Ooh, parties in Poland, tons of alcohol. Well, my first experience with a party in Poland was before my first day of school here in Warsaw, and my 2 roommates had organized a party. And it was very funny because I thought, people would come and would chat and, would spend some time together. And then I think parties in Poland are very goal-oriented. You have a goal to get drunk, and you come and you make it happen. So that was my first experience. Those people came and within 3 hours they were massively drunk. Well, later on I was at the other parties as well. It's not always like that, but there's always a lot of alcohol. Of course I know, Marie Curie and the Pope and Lech Wałęsa and Copernic. I think there were a lot of actually world-famous Polish people, but from nowadays celebrities, I know Doda. I don't know if she's the best representative of your nation. Pozdrawiam internautów wirtualnej Polski.